Okay.
You're in.
Hi. Welcome to Two Jews on Film. I'm Joan, and this is not John.
This is not John. It's Marilyn.
This is Marilyn. Marilyn is one of my closest friends. She is the funniest lady I've ever met in my life, seriously. And she's a killer writer. And we're going to review
a terrible moviegoer.
No. We are going to review this film called Her, written and directed by Spike Jonze. It stars, I'm going to get the name right, Joaquin Phoenix. Scarlett Johansson, Amy Adams is in it, and Rooney
Mara.
Thank you. Now, I have to say, I absolutely love this film. It is my fourth favorite film of the year.
Her 44th.
It's my
favorite film of the year.
I just thought it was so brilliant. So I love the way it was written. It takes place in the future, and basically the Joaquin character falls in love with the computer operating system. Now, when I saw this movie, I called up Marilyn. I said, "Oh my God, Marilyn, you are going to so love this film."
That's no lie. She really did. She's so overly generous. I went flying over there as fast as I could to see this film. And I'm still talking to Joan, but differently now, because my respect has gone a couple bagels down.
Oh my God, when she told me she didn't like it, I was shocked.
I didn't. I liked the concept, though. I told you that. I really did. And when I've seen the trailer several times, and the trailer made me want to go, but that's what it's designed to do.
Yes.
And I really liked Joaquin's performance. It was very good, and I believed that he was a forlorn guy who was feeling very isolated, kind of a nerd.
And he was uncomfortable in his skin.
Now, this guy, for a living, writes love letters. This is an interesting background, because they're setting up a guy who professionally is so into making people feel great. He writes often to both parties, actually.
Right, yeah.
So it's very interesting. So I think he's actually helped keep people together. So they're really trying to illustrate that he sucks at his own love life, and he's so marvelous for other people. What a surprise. But so he falls in love with this operating system that he finds in an ad.
Right, and it's Scarlett Johansson.
It's Scarlett Johansson's lovely, smoky, beautiful voice.
Her name's Samantha.
And this disembodied voice takes over. It takes over his life, and he's delusional enough to treat this voice as a whole person.
Well, because they go on dates.
Got off the bus.
Okay, you got off the bus. Wait, they go on dates. They have sex.
And just, you know what? It's much cheaper to date a disembodied voice. Let's just put it that way. He never has to take her out to eat. He never has to say, "Where do you want to go?" He never has to say, "You look like crap." He never has to say, "I hate your purple sweater. You wear it all the time." Nothing, because she's a disembodied voice.
But wait, but she experiences things. I mean, he takes her walking in the city, and
the writer thought she experiences things. I didn't really buy that.
I mean, what about they go on a date with this other couple, and this other couple accepts her? How beautiful was that?
Well, I think that was very, very clear that the director wanted to make sure that happened. But that's the thing. It was like, I got that that's what was supposed to happen, and that people were going to buy into it and believe it. But to me, those characteristics and the way it was set up didn't have the believability for me. So that suspension of disbelief, call me a cynic, I didn't buy it. I think as a short film, and it's like Hal in 2001, you have to believe it. I really thought that if, for example, he separates from Rooney Mara.
He does. I think they're divorced.
They're divorced, and they try to get together once, but they're both kind of like not into it. And she's staring at her plate the whole time, and I don't know.
And Amy Adams plays his best friend,
right? And she's sort of, I don't know, is kind of whiny in the movie too. But I felt that if, for example, the disembodied voice maybe gave him some advice that would sort of get him out of his funk, but it just...
But she did. She made him appreciate life. He became like a whole totally different person.
Sort of.
And what was so cool was that everybody around him accepted the fact that he was in love with an operating system.
That was what was wrong with everybody around him.
So if I fall in love with my computer operating system...
Well, I think, because we live in a time where people relate more easily to
machines.
social media and
Yes,
machines.
exactly.
And that was the point that Spike Jonze was trying to drive home. And I think we've all kind of noticed and accepted that's true. And I think that's why I'm saying the premise was good, but for me, the movie just didn't deliver the bagels.
Needless to say, I'm like totally shocked because I absolutely love the film. So I think, okay, everyone should go see this film, don't you agree? And judge for themselves. Maybe you were tired when you saw it.
No. I wasn't, although the woman next to me was and thought nothing of snoring basically on my shoulder. But anyway, I think that... it's not the end of the world if you go and see it, but I was actually, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
I was surprised to the extent to which I didn't like it. And I felt that, to me, the tone just kept going, and it was long, 2 hours and 38 minutes.
Well, yeah, you're like John, because
I'm like John.
Yeah, John,
so
long.
We have... after 93 minutes, we just want to be someplace
Do you know,
else.
I love this film so much that I'm going to actually watch it again, and I don't think you're going to be watching it with
Not
me.
at my house.
Okay, now Her opened in theaters, I think, this week, but it's going national January 10th. So it's in LA and it's in New York, probably for the
Put it on
Oscars.
your maybe you ought to see it list.
I think everyone
won't be the
should
end
see
of
it.
the world if you don't.
I am giving Her 5 bagels out of 5.
It's Her.
No, I'm giving
Her.
the film Her 5 bagels out of 5 with lox and cream cheese and the works. And you, Marilyn.
And that's why she's my dear friend, because she's far kinder and more generous.
How many bagels are you giving it?
Let's see. Dos y media.
Oh my God, I am so shocked. I am like really...
2.5
I'm just
bagels,
giving
babe.
Okay, well, I think I'll have Marilyn back.
Maybe next time.
I will have you back, even though you disagree with me, because John always disagrees with me.
Right.
Okay, so please subscribe to us on YouTube, and you can like us on our Two Jews on Film Facebook page, and you can listen to us at jcastnetwork.org, and I guess that's it. Happy New Year, everybody!
Happy New Year!
And now I guess I have to turn off the camera
Yes.
unless we have a magic fairy that can do it here, but I don't think so. Bye! Have a great New Year's!